Greetings and salutations. Yeah, it's going. Hi, I'm Tombstone. And I've been thinking about doing this for a little while. I wanted to share this recipe that I came up with on my own. This recipe was inspired by this old tuna helper that I used to have when I was little. And I'm not even sure if they make it anymore. The last time I went looking for it, I couldn't find it. But I always liked it. And my boyfriend is allergic to dairy. So living together, I don't even remember, but I kind of went through the house looking for creamy stuff to come up with this tuna helper imitation that we make all the time now. And I'm going to share it with you on video. Okay, so through the magic of YouTube or whatever I'm broadcasting this on, I started boiling my water before I started the video. I put a little bit of this salt in the water that's boiling to emphasize how fast this can be done. What you need 2 cans of tuna. You need 1 package of egg noodles, preferably egg noodles. We've definitely done it with other noodles. A can of sweet peas and a can of creamed corn. A half a stick of butter or margarine. When I first started making this, I used a whole stick, but after making it a few times, realized it could do with a little less butter or margarine, whichever you're using. I'm using butter because Kier's not here, so I can do a little dairy. Anyway, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. I prefer the olive oil. And then your seasonings. Garlic salt, lemon pepper, and some parsley flakes. I remember my friend Joy's mother, Linda, said to me, you can put parsley on anything. And I think of that all the time. Oh, and I almost forgot. Coconut flakes and some rice milk. Okay, so as this is starting to boil, I'm going to turn on my second pot. Second pot on. And first thing, I'm going to put some butter in there. Or margarine. Then we're going to put in the creamed corn. Oops. Yep, I like the lid. All that. Then the sweet peas, which we have drained. Drained the sweet peas. And put that in there. Sweet peas. Then I use about a 1/4 cup of the coconut flakes. Yeah, the coconut flakes really add something that I'm not quite sure. It's not quite the same without the coconut flakes. I've definitely made it without the coconut flakes because we didn't have coconut flakes. But yeah, about a 1/4 cup of coconut flakes really makes this thing a little special. And about coconut flakes. And then you make sure that's kind of bubbling. And you give it a stir. And we can turn that on low. We now take our egg noodles, which egg noodles stay on it 7 to 9 minutes, right? Is that right? 7 or 8 minutes. Egg noodles in, timer, 8 minutes. Give them a little stir just so they don't stick together. And there you go. That's it, really. Hold on. Now you turn this on low to let it just simmer a little bit. And you stir. Now all we've got in here is the margarine, the cream corn, and the sweet peas. Now we're going to take just one little tablespoon. I like a heaping tablespoon of a little mayonnaise, olive oil mayonnaise. Just a little olive oil mayonnaise. Then our seasonings. And like I said, oh wait, I keep wanting to forget about the rice milk. A little bit of rice milk. I don't really know about measurements, but I'd say probably about the same. Let's just go ahead and get our little fourth of cup thing. What did I do with the fourth of cup thing? How can I, on video, pre-planned and everything, I'm still able to lose crap? Just like that. Remember a little while ago when I had the quarter cup thing? Well, let's watch this back and we'll figure out what happened to it later. Anyway. Whoops. Remind me later, computer. Good Lord. Okay. So we're just going to eye quarter cup since I've now lost the quarter cup thing. Just a quarter cup of rice milk. Just to add a little milk since you can't have milk. And with that on low, we stir. And we stir. We do not add the tuna yet. You don't want to cook your tuna. So you wait till the tuna's the last minute. Our little pot is boiling over here, so I'm going to turn it down. Turn that down a little bit while it's boiling. And go to our spices now. Oh, you know where the quarter cup thing was? Inside the coconut flakes bag. That's why it was so hidden. Found it! Open it up! Now we just go some lemon pepper. Right in here like that. Lemon pepper. I like a lot of lemon pepper. And garlic salt. Garlic salt and lemon pepper. That's all you need. And some parsley flakes. Like Joy's mom always said, you can put parsley flakes in anything. Little garlic salt. That's it. You're done. You're done with your little sauce. So we just stir. We stir on low this and just kind of letting the margarine or butter melt. And letting the, the mayonnaise and all that kind of swirl in there. And you just keep it on low. You've got 4 minutes left on your egg noodles. You can reach over there and stir that a little bit. Just to make sure they don't stick together. And there you go. Yeah, so Kira and I have this probably at least once a week. It's one of those things because everything's kind of in a can, you can keep it on hand all the time. You can always pull out a can of tuna, a can of cream corn, a can of sweet peas. Those three things basically make it. You can go from there. The coconut makes it really kind of the best whole thing. That's the thing that makes it special, I think. I did not get my little strainer out ahead of time, so I'm getting my little strainer out because we're going to need to strain these egg noodles in just a minute. And, 3 minutes to go. So, yeah, we have this probably all the time. This is one of my little staples. I make beefaroni all the time, little homemade beefaroni, which is just like spaghetti sauce, spaghetti sauce, macaroni noodles, and hamburger, and like a little chopped onion or whatever kind of vegetables you have laying around. Those are probably our big two, my big two that I make, because I cook better when I can make a big pot of something. Anything that I can make a big pot of, I do better than baking a cake. Obviously, those who know me, I've famously said I can't make a pretty cake to save my life. But if it's something that I can make a big pot of, I can make a big pot of jambalaya or gumbo or my little special tuna recipe or beefaroni. What else? Oh, yeah. Sloppy joes. I make a lot of sloppy joes. I'm looking at one of our, taco soup. We make taco soup. The taco soup recipe that my aunt gave me in a meme on Facebook, I make all the damn time now. We make it all the time. I'll have to do that one in a special, in a recipe later. How long have we got? 2 minutes. So we just come over here, check it. How's your sauce doing? This is just kind of the sauce, you know. It's like, it's just sweet peas, cream corn. Cream corn is kind of what makes it, creamy without actually being cream. You know what I mean? Like that cream corn, you can use to cream a lot and make things creamy without cream, without actual cream. I'm going to turn this up a little bit for the last few minutes, just to make sure it gets blended well, melted, and all that. So what else? What else I got? That's it. Oh, I didn't put the parsley flakes in, which is good because you can save parsley flakes till the last minute because I like them very fragrant, kind of fragrant last minute parsley flakes. There you go. Literally last minute parsley flakes. We've got 1 minute to go on the noodles, and I'm stirring in our parsley flakes because Joy's mom said parsley flakes, you can put parsley in anything. And for the most part, I found it true. I don't recommend trying it in desserts, but I'll bet it wouldn't be terrible because, like Linda said, you can put parsley flakes in anything. So we stir with a minute to go, and we're going to put a stir over here. Just turn over here and it'll stir. And I'm looking at the time on my little thing, the time on my video, and I'm up to like 12 minutes. I think we can do this in a 15-minute video. No editing, from head to toe, totally done. That gives me 3 minutes to go. Oh, so let me get my little pot holders. Because as you can see, my oven's starting to count down, 29, 28, 27, 26. We can go ahead and turn the heat off. I think that'll be okay. Those last few seconds, we'll be fine with that. And I'm going to be, here, let's turn this a little this way for a second. Just a little bit more this way. You can see it outside our house. The neighbors. The stuff that Kier has to keep the cats in when the windows are open. 4, 3, 2, 1. We take our done egg noodles, totally boiled egg noodles, and we pour them in the little strainer. And you're going to get a little facial if you put your face over it. Although it will steam your glasses. I should have thought about that. Tammy Faye never wore glasses when she was saying that, did she? I said that because Tammy Faye often said that when she was doing, she was cooking on TV. She would go, and you're going to get a little facial whenever they were like steaming her face. And you just shake the water out. Shake the water out, shake the water out, shake the water out, shake the water out. And then I'm going to pour this in a bowl. And I'm making more of a mess than I should because I'm kind of rushing now. And we take our totally done sauce. The last thing we do before we're done is we take the 2 cans of tuna. Last thing, turn the heat off. The noodles are draining. The sauce is done. And now we put in the tuna. Let's give it one more stir. And now we put in the tuna, which has been drained previously. And the sauce was put into Sugarfoot's food bowl because Sugarfoot loves some tuna water, don't you, Footy? He's down at my feet right now. I don't know if he'll be on camera at any point, but he's right there. Hi, Footy boy. And there you go. Tuna in, and one last stir, just to kind of make sure that it's not, kind of break up the clumps. But you still want to keep it chunky, but, not one big chunk. You want it in little sauce chunks. So you get a little chunk when you're biting into it. And then we take this sauce and pour it over our noodles. You can do it in the pot. Of course, I'm doing it in this bowl to be pretty for the camera. Do that, and then you just toss it. So you get the noodles in with the sweet peas. You really see the sweet peas and the corn and the little flakes of tuna. I mean, and if you look closely, you can see the coconut flakes. And then the final little tip at the end is this stuff. When we're making it, I put Parmesan cheese on mine, but I don't have Parmesan cheese right now. So I've got this fake Parma. Maybe Parma will sponsor my video. Parma. And you sprinkle a little Parma on top. So now this would be a serving bowl. But that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later.